Okay, my tip today for my YouTube channel subscribers and Instagram's followers is the free boat ride at the DC Wharf. So if you ever visit the Washington DC, make sure you stop by the waterfront in Southwest DC, which is called the District Wharf. Um, there is a little electric boat ride that's totally free, not only to locals but also to foreigners, visitors who visit the area. You can bring your kids with strollers, bikes, golf bags, and the little boat ride will take you across the river channel. And let me show you what exactly I'm talking about here. There we go. So this is the little tiny electric boat that there's a U.S. Coast Guard licensed captain that drives that boat back and forth across the Washington Channel. And here is the DC Wharf. And right here is a floating dock at the East Potomac Park. Um, and so this little boat ride, the distance in this channel between here and across the channel is only less than 200 meters wide. So it is a quick 2 to 3 minutes ride, and you can easily and you can bring your bike, you can bring your kids, you can bring your strollers, you can bring your golf bags. The reason for that is because East Potomac Park there is a public golf course, and you can do a 2 hours 9 holes golf, and then get back to do your other days of work on the weekends. So and the uh, this is called a wharf genie. Now this floating dock is very interesting because other than this area is reserved for the genie or the wharf jitney, the electric boat, kayakers can use this dock as well, just around the dock, not in this marked area, but in the other area, you can dock your kayak freely over there. So it's a pretty good space that you can use. Let's see what else. And the water in here is very calm, so you can kayak. Just be sure to wear your life jacket because the channel is between 20 to 30 feet deep, and it's a tidal water, so current could be strong in spots. If you fall into the water, then that is not good. So um, be safe and play safe. So that's the tip for the day for my follower. Now the wharf is very nice. In addition to the old fish market where you can buy blue crabs, whether it's raw, they can cook it for you, steam for you as well. It's just you have to bring your own um, napkins and everything, because they don't have anything other than giving you the food on the plate. So you really have to get your own napkins if you want to go there and just for the seafood. And the parking is not cheap. As you can see here, the first hour it's $10. First 30 minutes it's $5. So the if you're over 4 hours, it's $35. And but if you go to the fish market and buy fish or crabs, they can validate for you, and it's only $2 for 1 hour, the first hour. So it's a pretty good um, place or thing to be, or so it because it is what do you call that? It is very convenient. You can go there and have your snack, and then have your parking reduced from $10 an hour to $2. Okay, only for the first hour. And then let's see what else. So this is the website and of this little electric boat here, and it's Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Starts at 10 a.m. and Saturday, Sunday, holidays starts at 9 a.m. and it's until 30 minutes before sunset. So they don't sail after dark. Um, let's see what else. And there are tons of shops and restaurants in this place. It's very beautiful. So if you never been there, it's worth checking it out because it's really high end. And there are apartments, rental apartments at this place, and there are $1,800 a month um, and above. So it's a pretty nice area. Gee, let's see things to do. There's a fountain that the kids can play there, so it's very nice. And there are tons of space for you to be able to, what do you call that? To sit and to enjoy the water, the Washington Channel, the water view. There are tons of places that you can enjoy the waterfront, and it's really um, kudos to the developers. It's really a very nice area to go now. Um, so let's see things to do. Just walk around, and you can listen to the outdoor concerts. There's an ice skating ring. Um, you can take the water taxi to Mount Vernon, I think, or National Harbor. Um, I think it's $22 a person or something like that. And yes, there are free shuttles to take you from the mall. Um, it's free as well. Okay, other than this free boat ride, there's a free shuttle. Let's see. I think the free shuttle is somewhere. If you look for the free shuttle, and there are apps that you can instantly check where the shuttle is. Free shuttle to um, DC Wharf. It's called a wharf shuttle. Okay, so and I believe they have a map that they go. Yeah, there you go. So this is the free neighborhood shuttle. It's a round trip shuttle. Um, Monday to Thursday, 6:30 to 11:30. Friday, 6:30 to 1 a.m. So Saturday, Sunday. So because the parking is not cheap, $35 for over 4 hours. So if you plan to have dinner there, um, best to take the metro, the subway, and and then you get to Independence Avenue. Let's see the stops. Let me see if I can bring that up. It doesn't look like I can. Oh, here we go. So there are a couple stops, um, a few stops here. Lafayette Plaza Metro at 7th Street and Maryland Avenue Southwest. And the other is the National Mall at 7th Street and Independence Avenue. I believe Lafayette is this, and the Independence Avenue 7th Street is this. And then the next one is the Lafayette retail at I keep saying Lafayette. It's not Lafayette. Oh yeah, it is Lafayette retail at 10th Street. So this is 10th Street Southwest. It's the future home of the International Spy Museum. Okay, so the Spy Museum is supposed to be moving, huh, from Chinatown or DC downtown. So it's gonna move to here, the 10th Street Southwest, Lafayette Retail. So this is stop, and the last stop is the wharf. And you can see this area that's pretty nice. And this is the Haines Point. This is the East Potomac Park. At the end of this is what's called the Haines Point. The Awakening right now located at the National Harbor used to be located here, Gaines Point. It was moved to National Harbor. So don't miss this the district wharf when you visit here because it is developed. Okay, here we go. So let's take a look. It is very developed and very nice now. And I can show you. Let's zoom out. You know, let's bring the satellite into this thing. Okay, looks like my internet speed is finally up. So this is the Haines Point. So basically, that little electric boat is gonna go from this. This is a floating dock, or actually, it's a dock that they built out into the Washington Channel. So the channel itself is not less than 200 meter, but because they extended this dock so far out, so the little electric boat is almost. Oh, I'm sorry. It's right here. This is the one. So electric boat is here, and it will go back and forth between here and here. This is the floating dock, and this is the golf course, the 9-hole golf course on Haines Point, or on East Potomac Park. And this is plenty. There is plenty of parking on the on the East Potomac Park right here, and this is the Haines Point parking. Okay, so if you bring your bike, it's very nice. And what you can do is you put they can put your bike on the little electric boat, and then you get off here, you just start biking, towards the Haines Point, and around this you can make a round trip back to here, and then take the electric boat back to the wharf again. And this round trip is only 3 miles, a little bit over 3 miles. So it's a very good biking trip. You can do that in less than half an hour, probably. Even if you walk from here to here, it's probably about a mile, a little bit over a mile. So it's a very nice walk. It takes you less than half an hour to go from the boat dock to the tip, to the island, to the tip of the island, which is very nice, the Haines Point, because here you can see the Washington Channel, you can see the Anacostia River, you can see the when you go around this island, you can actually see the Gravely Point or the Reagan National Airport right across the Potomac River. And Gravely Point is where I launched my boat, and where a lot of people come here to have picnic and watch the plane take off or land. And as a good favorite, my favorite fishing spot is this place here, Roach's Run, and it has some very quality fish here. Garfish, snakeheads, they're all in here. So this is, even though this little lagoon is only 40 acres big, but it has some pretty amazing fishing opportunity in here. And because the reason for that is because it's connected to this Potomac River. So the tidal water will go into here and then come out of here, and the fish will just swim in and come out. And the big fish will go in there to spawn in the spring, April, May, and June, and come out into the big river to grow, and then to go back to spawn again. So and in springtime, especially April, you can catch these. May, June, you can catch the big fish. And the biggest, what is it, garfish, I think, 42 inches I caught in here. 42 inches. Okay, it's not 24 inches, 42 inches. And the snakeheads, they are pretty big too. The biggest one I caught was 28 inches, but they are even bigger in here. There are bigger ones in here. So when you catch the snakeheads, make sure you kill them because they're invasive species. Anyway, back to this wharf. The parking is not free, so make sure you take the subway and then take the free shuttle to the wharf, and it's really pretty. Let's zoom in for you to see. So this is where the fountain is. There's a big water fountain area here, and oh yeah, there is under There is a garage underneath these buildings, so you can park. And this is very nice because there's a swing. Oh yeah, this is called a recreation pier. Yeah, see here, recreation pier at the wharf. It's very beautiful, you know. So this little free boat ride is right here. So you go to the recreation pier at the wharf. You will just walk all the way straight out to the river, and you can see tons of boats dock here, and there's the Hyatt hotel. It's very nice. And also you can see the club, you know, bars, you know, all kinds of stores and bars and restaurants. And the fish market is right here. You have to go, keep going. And there's the wharf, the water taxi. I believe it's somewhere. Oh yeah, here's the water taxi. So if you want to go to Mount Vernon, or um, Mount Vernon or National Harbor. This is or Alexandria Old Town. This is the water taxi, the wharf. So you go here, you go to here, and that's where you catch a water taxi. I think it's $22 round trip, and you can walk. You need if you want to have the seafood. This is the fish market here. Captain White's Sea. Or that's one of the vendors there. But the fish market is right here at the almost at the end of the bridge. Now this is actually very convenient because once you cross it, go underneath this bridge and you just keep going, you're gonna come to Tidal Basin here, where you can see the beautiful when the cherry blossoms. You know, around this tidal basin, it's the cherry trees. So you know you can come to the wharf or before or after you finish watching or you know enjoying the cherry blossoms, and then you come here and have a seafood lunch or dinner, and then you sit at you just grab a bite and then eat on any of these waterfront. There are plenty of benches, stone benches you can sit on, and it's really very nice. If you want to get very comfy, you can actually go to the rooftop of the restaurants around here, or you can just go to the waterfront bar. I believe there's one. Where is it? Well, it's quite a few of them. So just Google them and you will find them. So it's very nice here. So there you have it.